Welcome back, guys. I'm going to show you my Sega Genesis collection now. First up, the cartridge-only games. College Football's National Championship. Family Feud. Slight sticker residue on there. Jeopardy! The label's slightly ripped. Probably because of that darn price tag that was on there. Mario Lemieux Hockey. Hope I pronounced his last name right. It's kind of like a hard name to pronounce. For some reason, this is one of those early cartridges. They don't put the, usually don't put the logo on the front there. Case in point, I don't even know what this is. NFL Football 94. Olympic Summer Games. Based off the 96 Atlanta Olympics. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Sports Talk Football 93. Starring Joe Montana. Now some of the oversized cartridge only from EA. FIFA International Soccer. John Madden Football 93. It's probably the forerunner to the Madden series. Speaking of which, we have Madden 95 with part of the label ripped up. And NBA Live 96. Okay, that does it for the cartridge-only Genesis games. Now let's go to the boxed ones. Some are complete, some are ain't. This is Aladdin. Now, before the ESRB was formed, Sega had their own rating system. Down there is GA, General Audiences. Other ratings are like MA13, which is the equivalent of PG-13, and MA17, which is the equivalent of the R rating. This one's missing the manual. Batman Returns. Note the official Batman shiny seal on there, indicating it's an officially licensed product, I assume. This one is also missing the manual. Bulls versus Blazers in the NBA playoffs. Now, I think it might be missing the playbook. I don't even know if it has a playbook or not. Combat Cars. Let's see if I can open this. There we go. Crew Ball. That cartridge was flowing out. Crystal's Pony. Now this is actually one of those kiddie games that was part of the Sega Club series. Games that were made for little kids. Crystal's Ponytail, excuse me, that was the full name of the game. Got some advertisements on the back. Yeah, this is when Sega went cheap and started to print black and white manuals other than the color manuals that they once did. And they would later release games in cardboard boxes, similar to what Nintendo did. Cyberball. Echo the Tides of Time. This is actually a sequel to Echo the Dolphin. The front of the manual is missing, unfortunately. Fantastic Dizzy. This is actually the 16-bit counterpart to the unlicensed NES game, The Fantastic Adventures of Dizzy. And this is very interesting. Look at the cartridge. Wow. That's a very weird-looking Genesis cartridge. Actually has a special case for it, too. With the Codemasters logo embedded on the inside there. Frank Thomas's Big Hurt. Baseball. High Seas Havoc. It's got the little sticker on the back. This one only includes the cartridge, and someone wrote the letter P on there. James Buster Douglas Knockout Boxing. Now, the Master System counterpart of this is very hard to find and very rare. Probably outrageously priced if you ever came across that version. Let's see if I can... There we go. Jeopardy Sports Edition. This one only includes the cartridge, no manual. Jewel Master. It's got a $7 price tag on the top. John Madden Football 93. I could have sworn I had this on cartridge only. I'll have to double check. Because if I do, I might have a duplicate. Yeah, I think I already got that game. Well, I guess I better figure out what to do with the cartridge only. Judge Dredd. Based off a movie at the same name. Man 97. The cover looks like it's completely waterlogged or water stained or Need to say the cover art is just ruined. Now it does have the playbook, but missing the manual. Madden 98. Now, I don't know if this originally included the playbook or not. I don't know for sure. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Now I already showed the Master System version, which is much rarer than this particular version. I remember paying a lot of money for this. I got this soon after the King of Pop himself had died. Rather unfortunate that would happen soon enough. Okay, this is Miss Pac-Man. This one doesn't have the manual. PGA Tour Golf 2. Phantasy Star 2. Even includes the map in the manual. I also have the hint book somewhere. Just in case you wonder if I have the hint book, yes I do. Phantasy Star 3, Generations of Doom. Now some might argue this is actually the weakest in the original Phantasy Star games. Now, the only original Phantasy Star game I don't have is Phantasy Star 4. The Revenge of Shinobi. Only has the original cartridge, and some of the top of the label is all worn up. Road Rash 2. Just the cartridge. The original Sonic the Hedgehog. And this coming June marks the 20th anniversary of this very game. And this is the not for resale version. It's actually originally packed in with the Genesis. Even the cartridge itself says not for resale. I'm going to get these last batch of Genesis games over here. This is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Another not for resale version. I assume this is also packed in with the Genesis in the later years. It's also the first Sonic game that features Sonic's sidekick Tails. Note the cartridge also says not for resale. Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition. There's the MA13 Reigns box, like I mentioned earlier. Oops, I almost forgot to show the cartridge in the manual. Went a little ahead of myself there. Tasmania. Tecmo Super Bowl. Tony Rarasa Baseball. Also includes some special cards, I think. I think it also includes the playbook as well. See if I can close this up. There we go. Wayne's World. I think the front cover of this box is slightly faded. Yeah, it's a former rental with a bunch of rental stickers plastered all over the cartridge. I just hate it when they do that. World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. World Series Baseball. Another manual that's printed in black and white and gone cheap. Yeah. The last one I'm going to show you is WWF Super WrestleMania. Alright, that does it for my Sega Genesis collection, or Sega Mega Drive as it's known in other countries. Thank you for watching, everyone. Coming up next, I'm going to be doing the Super Nintendo.